Greetings all, Vanna here for the Fire Signs weekly message. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, wow, yes, absolutely. I love your pre-shuffle message already, and then Six of Wands coming out straight away. Be ready to celebrate something this week, my Fire Signs, because you have earned, not only have you earned, you have created what is coming in next. Aries came out in the dice, and then for Aries to get freedom, absolutely. This is the 1111 portal. This is the day of powerful manifestations. If there is something you want your life to look like, write it down in the most detail that you can provide yourself and spirit, because that's what you're doing. You're basically putting in an Amazon order for what you want your life to look like. And be creative with that. My Leos out there have been in such a powerful creation energy. I love that the snake here has wings. A creature that so often is overlooked or pushed aside. And it's so clever. Snakes are so clever. They're so intelligent and adaptable to situations. And then for the dragonfly wings to continue into these snake wings, that is another confirmation of freedom as well as elevation. This freedom is giving you a level up from where you are now, and that's not to say that you are in somehow superior to the people around you. No, when I'm saying a level up, I'm saying energetically you are going to be pulled above the noise. I'm like seeing the maze from Harry Potter. I'm pretty sure that's got a specific name, but I can't think of it off the top of my brain. But I'm literally seeing like the maze of Harry Potter, and you're on your broomstick flying above it, and you're able to see like the cup at the very end, and you can get to it so much easier because you're not caught in all this fog and twisting and turning. And thing is, every person has the ability to Accio Firebolt out of this maze, but sometimes we need that person to remind us. I don't know why Goblet of Fire is going off in my brain right now. Maybe that's something important for you to watch. Harry Potter is an incredible story. We have Sagittariusans have luminescence coming out for you. And like the divine feminine Venus coming out in the dice as well with strength and the number 8. Absolutely, you are stepping up into a beautiful, harmonious heart. And I want you to take a look at this. Aries got the dragonfly. Leo's got this beautiful snake with wings. And Sagittarius got this young woman with wings and the heart frequency. And the bottom of the deck is the heart chakra, which has an accent on each of those. So not only are you healing your point of creation, sexuality, passion, and stimulation, you are healing your bridging points. The heart chakra bridges the lower chakras and the higher chakras. When you begin on a chakra journey, you have to start building a good foundation for yourself. I'm speaking from my own experience here. If you go straight to the higher chakras when you have done no processing of trauma, no healing, you are going to hurt yourself. I did this. I went straight to my third eye chakra and gave myself horrible migraines, nightmares, and upsetting energy because I was trying to build the penthouse on stilts. You and I have both done so much healing in that time, and it has brought about this new wave of freedom that's going to feel very strange and foreign at first because you've never done this before. But it's like when you're playing Skyrim and the first time you go to Solstheim. You spent all of this time in this one place. You know how to react. You know what areas you need to avoid. You know what areas you need to go to get what you want. You know how to react to the situation. Yet you're put into a different situation, but like in Skyrim, you carry with you everything that you've learned, everything that you're still carrying. You're not going into this new situation naked unless you're legitimately depriving yourself of everything that you have already learned. I feel like, first of all, if you're in my collective, you're probably a nerd. So I hope you got those references. You are walking into a very hard-won freedom. We Are All Stardust came out in the verse, and the universe wants to remind you of that. That you have been in, and I mean, so many of us have been in a very frustrating, divisive mindset. And if you live in America, you see why. We are all just stardust. I want, like, that emphasis on that wording. Like, when you're a writer, you know, adding one word can change the way an entire sentence is structured. We are just stardust. Boiling it down to something that is more simple and understandable for people. You are fundamentally the universe in a vessel. I mean, when you look at a car, the engine is not the identifying factor. It's all of these other things that go into that vessel that makes it a car. But each one of those things had to come from somewhere else. Each aspect of ourselves, whether that be how we process things, how we look at the world, how we react to things, is something that we picked up from somewhere else in our life. If there is something that is upsetting you in how you react to a situation, or there is a constant stimuli that is triggering for you and you don't know why, there is a reason for it in the code of your life, in the code of your energy. But that does take you unplugging and choosing to look at your programming to pick out what is not for you. And that is a whole series of shadow work. But be your own first priority. I love that mural came out with the sacral chakra, the chakra of creation that so many of us associate with being artistic. I almost said art, like art autistic again, which is a conversation my mom and I had recently. Expectations. Don't seek approval from anyone. I know we are taught, especially as women, that we have to look outside of ourselves for approval, that we have to look outside of ourselves for validation. That is not true, my love. You truly are the source of all of your happiness and joy, but so many of us give that away to other people. But like with this luminescence, when you radiate a self-love from your core and from your essence, there is not a thing people can do that can disrupt that, that can take that away from you. There will be challenges, yes. We will be knocked off our feet, yes. But we can restabilize. And when you hold this level of self-value and power of creation in yourself, you will not stay down for long, my love. You are fucking Captain America. I love you so much, my fire signs.